Well, to be honest, I think I might have missed some of your questions because you had so many. But starting on Turkey and Greece, the first question on the possibility of an extraordinary meeting of foreign ministers. I don't want to speculate, but anything is possible. If there is demand for this and there is a keen need for this, it can be done. Anything can be done. It's a question of logistics. If necessary, and there is European Union unity to have an extraordinary meeting, then it could be possible. There is no plan for this at the moment, but I can't exclude that the situation will change in the coming hours or days. There's no plans for an extraordinary meeting at the moment, however. However, it's not always necessary to have an extraordinary meeting. There are other ways of discussing the situation and evaluating it. The informal Gymnich meeting in Berlin is not too far down the line. It's coming up. And I think that's also a very important point to take into account. To have a decision on the reaction to take, to have a strong decision, we need to have a real discussion with all the necessary information available. At this point, it's just speculation. I can't exclude the possibility of an extraordinary meeting concerning Belarus or the Eastern Mediterranean. There's a serious situation. The EU foreign ministers exchange and discuss regularly with European partners. Now, moving on to your second question, where the High Representative is. He's not in Brussels. He's on holiday. He takes a lot of time to contact European partners, so he's on holiday at the moment. Your third question, I didn't really catch that, so perhaps you could repeat it. The fourth one, the High Representative, your fourth question, continuously meets partners from Turkey and other countries if necessary and if possible. There are, however, other possibilities to stay in touch, and we are using all the possibilities to stay in touch with partners to discuss the European Union's positions and to clarify developments. So we are using all possible channels, and very often it's a question of logistics as well. Now, your third question on the Mediterranean, can you repeat that, please?
Oui, en fait.
Yes. I asked the fact that France sent planes to Cyprus to de-escalate tensions. Is that a risky situation? And then about Mr. Borrell and his contact with the Turkish foreign minister. You said it was possible, but more details, please. Response. Well, with regard to the response of individual member states such as France, I can't really comment on that. I can only repeat the EU's position, as agreed by all EU member states. It's in solidarity with Greece and Cyprus on behalf of the EU. Member states can also do everything they feel necessary to support partner countries and other member states. It's not my position to comment on member states' actions. So what is clear for me is that the EU expresses full solidarity with Cyprus and Greece. Now, with contacts with the Turkish foreign minister and other foreign ministers with regard to Belarus, as I said as well. We don't, in terms of diplomatic action, discuss all the measures and the developments. We have communication on a regular basis with Turkey at different levels. We have a delegation in Ankara. We also have the possibility to have contact between the foreign ministers and the Turkish foreign ministers and other Turkish institutions. If we feel that a meeting is necessary, we will hold a meeting. But there is a lot of other measures and channels that we can utilise and that we do utilise every day. And we don't comment on every interaction and exchange between us and our partner countries. Thank you, Peter. Any other questions for Peter? Oh, China. Sorry, just to add your question on China and Hong Kong that Christian asked. The EU has made its position very clear with regard to events in Hong Kong. We've also taken action. At the start of August, we took measures. There were measures by the member states and also by the EU. We have implemented measures and taken action together to clearly demonstrate our position and our determination here, and also with the declaration. China will also be a topic of discussion among the foreign ministers in Berlin and the heads of state and government in September during the European Council. So this topic is discussed regularly because it is extremely serious. Developments in Hong Kong's restrictions, repression, violations of the people of Hong Kong's fundamental freedoms. And there is a failure of China to respect its international commitments, and we will not stop saying what we think of this quite clearly, and if necessary, we will follow up with actions agreed by the member states. Voila. Okay, thank you.
Are there any other questions? That doesn't seem to be the case, so thank you very much, Peter.
I don't think there are any other questions coming up. I do see now. James, please.